All right, hello everyone, and thank you very much for joining me in this video. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, hit the like button, share, mainly subscribe to the channel if you like the content. So there's one stock that people ask me about the most, and I get more questions about this stock, guys, than any other stock. And it's not because it's trending on social media, but more because I have done videos about this company before. I have called it a buy long ago, and yeah, so people want to know what's going on. Update. Why? Because the stock is down. It's down. Yeah, let's look at it real quick. So year to date, guys, this stock is down 13.9%. We're talking about QuickLogic Corporation, ticker symbol QUIK. I'm not going to compare QuickLogic to Tesla. Obviously, these totally different companies and totally different dimensions, different levels. But I will make a comparison in the sense of how investing works sometimes, guys. Do you remember when Tesla went public? A year or 2 years after, it was trading like 60-70% down from when it had gone public. Who would have thought? Who would have thought, right? What Tesla would become after, right?
Talking about one of the most hyped IPOs in recent memory, the soon-to-be red-hot Tesla Motors, which will trade under the symbol TSLA when it comes public next week. I think Tesla will be a fabulous IPO, and I think this space is all sizzle without any stage. Sell. Long-term, Tesla is cell block material, and you're going to hear it on Thursday coming up. You want to sell them after the initial pop. Do not hold them for longer than that.
Am I bullish on QuickLogic? Am I still bullish on this stock? And I am, guys, I am 100%, personally speaking for me, I am still 100% bullish. In fact, I'm more bullish on QuickLogic now than I was before due to really big news that eventually, in my opinion, and I believe this, by the end of this year, going into the first quarter of 2025, all the good news that I will show you in this video will have translated on paper, on the balance sheet, will be on there as improved financial information, right? That will definitely push this stock higher. Well, for one thing, I want you guys to understand that QuickLogic is really not doing bad. For the past 1 year, it's actually up 34%. Yes, year to date is down 13%, but if you are looking at it, if you zoom out and you look at it the past 12 months, the stock is up 34%. Something that I had posted on my Twitter account, I'm sorry, on the X platform was the following. Why QUIK might surprise many by the end of 2024. With continued strong bookings, our record of $175 million funnel, and some very significant eFPGA contract proposals pending, I repeat, pending, and we'll talk about later in this video about the insane new door that has opened for QuickLogic in India. This is by far, after China, the most important market in the world. We remain confident that we'll deliver greater than 30% year-over-year revenue growth in 2024. They remain confident. They stated this. This was in their previous earnings transcript, that they are confident that they will finish the year of 2024 with greater than 30% year-over-year growth. At the start of the year, we shifted the majority of the IP contract values from engineering services, which are recognized over the course of the contract, to IP license, which is recognized at the completion of our deliverables, meaning that they are now going to be paid when everything is completed, and all of that will show up by the end of this year. While this change will push quite a bit of revenue recognition into the second half of 2024, it has absolutely no impact on our cash flow. We continue to believe that we will be cash flow positive and profitable by the end of this year. If I'm going to go by what they say, plus seeing what products they are offering and what in the moves they're making and the news that are coming out. I don't know. I'm extremely bullish. So what in the world is eFPGA and why is it important? Well, linking eFPGA tech into SoCs, they can move in tandem with the shift in various protocols and standards, thus increasing, guys, just keep this in mind, increasing the life of chips and reducing the need for hardware upgrades. When we look at IBM, right, IBM, obviously you would agree that they know their tech. They know what they're talking about. When it comes to artificial intelligence, I think that IBM is very advanced in this. So if IBM has something to say about eFPGAs, then I would listen. And QuickLogic is in the eFPGA game. Well, this is what IBM had to say. IBM says that deep learning requires tremendous amount of computing power. Typically, high-performance graphics processing units, GPUs, are ideal because they can handle large volume of calculations in multiple cores. However, managing these multiple GPUs on premises can create a large demand for internal resources, which can be very costly to scale, etc. So, the alternative is field programmable gate arrays, FPGAs, which offer versatile solution to that, while also potentially costly, providing both adequate performance as well as reprogrammable flexibility. And when we move towards, because we're only scratching the surface for artificial intelligence, but when we move towards the AI future, having the advantage or the tool, let's say, for reprogrammable flexibility, which is eFPGAs, even IBM recognizes their importance, then we know that QuickLogic is headed in a very good direction. In fact, the 30% year-over-year growth that QuickLogic is telling us they will have by the end of this year is incredible, and it's due to AI. Well, the AI market growing and the needs and the demand in the AI field. And if it was just that, maybe we would say, okay, so how much more could they grow? They can grow a lot, guys, because they now have partnered also with Intel, and I'll explain what that is soon. Some news 5 days ago, guys. QuickLogic to exhibit at the Nuclear and Space Radiation Effects Conference, and QuickLogic expands distribution network with Spur Microwaving Corporation in partnership for the Indian market. Let's look at the first one. QuickLogic, like I said, to exhibit the Nuclear and Space Radiation Effects Conference. What is that? It is to address the unique challenges in radiation-hardened environments, and QuickLogic's solutions are empowering next-generation aerospace and defense applications with unmatched reliability and performance. And moving now to India, which is an incredible move, and it's going to give, in my opinion, a lot more revenue for QuickLogic going forward, especially starting 2025 and beyond. So QuickLogic Corporation, guys, a developer of embedded FPGA, announced a new distribution agreement in India. Spur India is a prominent electronics distributor providing services and solutions for space, avionics, and other harsh environment applications. This company has a strong reputation over 25 years in the Indian market. And they go on to say that we are thrilled to introduce QuickLogic's FPGA and eFPGA hard IP to the customers of India. The Intel part, which I really like, and people haven't really given much thought to it because, I think that more institutional investors will start giving a lot of thought to it once they see a lot of these things that I've already talked about, for example, translating on the balance sheet. But it will. QuickLogic joins Intel Foundry Accelerator IP and USMAG Alliance programs. You're going to say, what the heck is that? Yeah, that's what I was asking too, until I read this. QuickLogic will offer customer-definable eFPGA hard IP optimized for power, performance, and area on the Intel 18A process. Doesn't that open the opportunities for more revenue for QuickLogic? Yes, and the fact that they join Intel Foundry, I think that's awesome. That's it's a very positive news in my opinion, guys. QUIK is still on course to deliver compelling revenue growth in 2024. They said it themselves, but if you don't want to believe what they say, well, you can look at the news, the moves that this company has been making. A lot of these that I've already mentioned in this video. So besides the core interest for QuickLogic's eFPGAs, They also have Sensi ML, which is the AI chiplet portfolio that they are growing right now. And we'll see, it's still young, but in the future, if they can succeed with that, we're going to see some massive revenues coming out of that. Also, if we look at the charts, the risk reward for QuickLogic, I think, is a favorable one for investors who have patience. We can also see, guys, that the institutional positions have increased. Not much, but an increase is an increase, and it's a lot better than a decrease. Institutions, guys, is 97. It has gone up by 4, or in 1 million. Shares 4.68 million. That's gone up also, and the percentage owned has slightly gone up also. Financial performance in 2023, QuickLogic's revenue was 21.2 million. They're going to shatter that in 2024, guys. They're going to end the year 2024 with much more. An increase of 31% compared to the previous year of 16.18 million. Losses were $263,000, which was negative 93,000 less than that of 2022. In fact, if you look at this, the blue bar is the revenue, right? From 2019 to 2023. Do we see a constant progress in the company's revenue? Yes. What about the losses, which is the red? 2019 going to 2024. Are we seeing a beautiful, gorgeous progress in reducing the losses? Incredible. They also announced 15 days ago a $5.26 million contract award. Looking at the revenue for QuickLogic, we can obviously see since 2019 that they are growing their revenue. If you look at the net income, it is getting better. So this is like, the negative, right? And then if it goes higher from here, that's positive. Obviously, I think you get it. From 2019 going to 2024, the net income has improved massively and is now finally positive. The cash and cash equivalents has also increased to 28 million. The total assets have also increased to 51 million. Total debt has increased to 22, but it is still very small debt. And the free cash flow is getting better, guys. Massive improvements in the free cash flow since 2019. I'm not going to drag this video any longer. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about QuickLogic. Looking at QuickLogic for me isn't about now. It's not about today, and it's not about next week. It's about investing in a company and the AI market, which is the total addressable market for AI, is going to grow. So I'm looking at it as an investor and not a trader. And I think that as an investor, to take a position, not a large one, you don't have to take a large one. And I'm not saying you should take one. I mean, you got to decide for yourself. But I'm, personally speaking, for me to take a small position, let's say, in QuickLogic, for me makes sense. I think the company has a lot of potential, a lot, and it can reward the investors. So I do take a position in this. I think that, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and take care, everyone.